Hey there. Okay, so day 93 definitely needed some blanks filled in. One in particular, because we have met the most incredible trail angel, okay? Um, that morning, Rorschach was telling me about a deli. I think Farrell calls it deli and pizza or pizza and deli. We're in New York. Oh, I can tell you, I have the miles. It was mile 1439.6. And the place's name, it's not listed this in Farrell, it just says pizza and deli. Corrado Pizzeria Galateria, maybe? Galateria? Anyway, Rorschach says, you want to go? And I'm like, I'm not really sure, like how far off trail is he? He goes, I don't know, but I want to go. And it doesn't mean we have to go together. He's going to go and I might just walk on. So we get to the trail. I said, when we get to the road crossing, we'll do Google Maps and we'll see how far away it is. So we're literally at the road crossing, looking at our phones, trying to figure out Google Maps, see just how far this walk is going to be. And this car just like pulls right up on the side of the road and says, do you want to ride? And it's a woman driver. And we're like, now we're like, we don't know. I go, how far is the deli? She goes, get in. And I don't even know what happened. But Rorschach and I are like, okay. like, okay, obedient little children. We'll get in. And so we jump in the car. And she whips us off to the deli, which turned out it was not far at all and totally worth the detour. And she pulls in and we're like, what just happened? Anyway, she's a trail angel. Her trail name is Sloth. And then she pulls out this bag and she goes, here's some trail magic, help yourself. I ended up picking out a chicken packet that was 10 ounces. And I literally was saying to myself, can I eat 10 ounces of chicken? I'm like, can I eat 10 ounces of chicken? Are you kidding me? Of course you can. So I stuffed that into my pack and thanked her and hugged her and thanked her. And it turns out she was actually going there anyway to pick up some folks who wanted to take the train into New York City to spend the day. So I remember the last thing I heard before I walked into the deli was, well, that'll be expensive. Like wherever they were going, the shuttle ride was going to be expensive. But she just gave it to us for free. I can't even tell you. It is just amazing. The people in the trail community, bar none, just looking for opportunity. Not just, oh, give me a call. Looking for opportunity. See two, obvious thru hikers, not sure what they're doing at a road crossing and get in. Anyway, I gotta tell you, this place, the Corrado's Pizzeria, so the pizzeria was not open, right? The deli was open and they had like breakfast food. I had the best, in my opinion, it's my opinion, best breakfast sandwich I've had on trail at that place. It was so worth it. And as I said, it wasn't actually that, because we had to walk back, wasn't actually that far. And it was downright great. And also, they have a little charging station and their outlets charge fast. Like, I'm beginning to think all outlets are not created equal, because some outlets take forever, like that Mountainside Cafe. I had my stuff plugged in, like it was not moving. Like, I think I got 5% out of that. And I was there an hour. I was at this deli half an hour, and I was like, it was charging whippersnapper. So I don't know. Anyway, fabulous. And the people, wicked nice. They got some resupply. Like if you needed to fill in some blanks, fill in some stuff. I don't know if it was really equipped for full resupply, but my gosh, you can get lunch if you get there at the right time, and then breakfast and whatever, but totally worth it. I also saw Mama Turtle there. We crossed paths. I met her at the spiritual center when we stayed there. Anyway, super nice woman, super nice. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's it on that. But I had to tell you about Sloth because she just downright amazing. Get in. But she's just like, we gotta go, chop, no time to make decisions. Let's just get it done. You're gonna want to be there. Get in the car. Oh my gosh, I'm still laughing, obviously. But yeah, so I think that fills in that blank. And then I'm just gonna finish out today and we'll be all set. This looks pretty cool. Aw. If I wanted, I could take a little rest. But I suspect the mosquitoes are pretty fierce. If I stop, they will pounce. You know, some of these mosquitoes are just lazy. They're like, you're gonna stop? Yeah, okay. We'll take a nibble. Oh, you're gonna walk on? We're not gonna chase you. I'm like, fine with me. But then there's others that are like major brutal Rambo mosquitoes, and they're like, haha, nothing will stop us. Wow, look at, I gotta, okay, so these are all wet. It didn't rain, not that I'm aware of, but they are full of dew. And my shoes, as a result, are soaked from walking through grass. Anyway, I don't care. It's beautiful. I love this. Oh, this little wheat, little grass turned to seed. This must be those reeds again, because they're well over my head. Like, the tops are, gosh, gotta be 12 feet high. Well, higher. Those are 15, easy. Wow. Very cool.
Dropped my sunglasses in the hiker box.
Oh, you did?
Intentionally, because I wasn't using them.
Oh, yeah.
Today's like the first day.
Let me just,
But it's, you know, it's the good kind of train. It's for people.
oh, not freight trains. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. These purple flowers, whatever they are, I want them in my yard. God, they're everywhere. Oh, beautiful.
I'm hoping the rope is overkill. Oh, that wasn't so bad.
We're in Connecticut! Woohoo! And look, the kind people of Connecticut have left us some water. Woo! "17 miles in, and this is the first view of the day." Beautiful. All right. Now where? Oh, way over there. Okay. Got to the shelter, and within 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, the skies opened up and it started pouring with thunderstorms. I am so grateful we made it before the rain started. So this is the Mount Algo shelter. Look at these tent sites. Absolutely spectacular. You know, if it hadn't rained and got everything soaking wet, I'd be in my utter glory to camp out here. But as it turns out, because of the rain, I pitched inside the shelter again. And honestly, look at this. It barely fits. Well, let's put it this way. It doesn't fit, but I'm going to make it fit because I am not sleeping with the bugs. And it's like, here's the shelter. See me hanging off the edge. Anyway, this is the shelter. It's a small shelter. They say it fits 6. With me, it fits probably 5. And here's the picnic table. And of course, if you can listen, you can hear phenomenal water source. Has a bear box, has a privy. Spectacular, truly spectacular. I really like it. I just wish it hadn't rained. But I am extremely grateful because we got here probably at 5:30 and it rained promptly at 5:40. So thankful, so relieved that we beat the rain. And it was funny because we could hear thunder off in the distance. I was with Rorschach today again, which is a really good thing because I wanted to do 22 miles. And I'm telling you, I only hike fast when I'm with him. So, let's see if I can, while I'm chatting, take you down. I'll just walk around. So 22 miles, got here at 5:30, left at probably 6:35. Yeah, I got a good start. I'm very pleased. Rorschach had stayed at a hotel last night, so after he had breakfast, he got on the trail and caught up with me. So that was fortunate for me. And his plan was to come here too, so it just worked out. Though tomorrow I think we might be going 2 different places. But today was 4,000 plus feet of gain. But I'll tell you what, I was exhausted. I was exhausted yesterday. I was exhausted, wicked exhausted the day before. And I'm exhausted today. I don't know. Maybe it's just all the hills. Maybe it's the heat. It was very, very hot today. It was very hot today. And we had a lot of hills. And it was very hot. But, hey, what did we do? We hit the 2/3 mark. I am now past 2/3 of the trail. And we entered a new state, Connecticut. I am now in Connecticut and have left New York behind me. New York. Thoughts on New York? Oh, my gosh. New York is... no one warned me about New York. New York is nothing but a zillion steep hills, up and down constantly, and rocks and loose gravel. And I mean, my gosh, New York should have its own reputation. No one has a name for New York. We have Rocksylvania. We have the lie that Virginia is flat. We have New Jersey is all swamp. New York, all up and down, arduous climbs, arduous descents. So happy to have left New York behind me. However, I don't think it gets any better. We're now in New England, officially in New England, and New England is known for its elevation. So anyway, I was told that we would feel as though we got a break in Connecticut, and then of course Massachusetts is going to get rough again. And then Vermont, and then New Hampshire, and then Maine. But oh my gosh, oh my gosh, right? So yeah. What more can I say? New York. You know what's Warwick, New York? I wish I had remembered. I read about it, but I had completely forgot about it until I went to that, what was it called? Heaven Hill Farm, and I bumped into Pooh Bear and Shorts. I hadn't seen them since the first Wayside back in the Shenandoahs. They were sitting at a table and their outlet didn't work and they were trying to charge devices. And so they asked if they could use the outlet at my table. And I said, of course. Plus I was leaving. So we really didn't get a chance to talk much. But they were like wicked nice. And I haven't seen them. And then all of a sudden, there they were. Not in Warwick, because we didn't go in Warwick. But we were at Heaven Hill Farms. They had had ice cream. I was heading in to get ice cream. And they told us that they were actually, I'm just trying to show you something nice. They actually were going to go into Warwick where you can camp at a drive-in movie theater. So you get to watch a movie from your tent. Isn't that the coolest? Yeah, I knew about it and forgot all about it. And so, but when I learned about it, I was already halfway through my day and my plan, and I just wasn't being spontaneous enough. Of course, I'm having major ROMO, regret of missing out. I don't know if ROMO is a thing, but I'm inventing it. I had wicked ROMO, the regret of missing out. I wish I did it. I bet that would be fun. So cool. Do it if you're coming out here. But what else? Well, Bellevale Farms with the other ice cream place. New York has a few things. A few good things. Very few. No. So yeah, New York's behind us. We're in Connecticut. And yeah. The start of a new state. So not much more I'm going to say. New York has been exhausting. That's all I'm going to say. So New Jersey was flatter, much, much flatter, but so many mosquitoes. If I were you, I know what else I want to say. If I were you, all right, I'm not even lying. For New Jersey only, I mean, if nothing else, for New Jersey, get yourself a full body bug net suit. I wish I did. I don't care if I look like a freak. Every thru hiker would be jealous. I'm telling you, the mosquitoes were horrendous in New Jersey because everything was swampy. And then, of course, New York is just all the hills. And Pennsylvania. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to walk you all the way back to show you my shoes. You have to see my shoes. My shoes are outrageous. Here's the bear box. My shoes are outrageous. I wanted to show you. But whatever you do, get a new pair of sneakers or whatever. If you're wearing trail runners, if you're wearing boots, you don't have to, I'm sure. I don't know, boot people, you know. But if you are wearing trail runners, get a new pair before Pennsylvania. You need all the good tread you can possibly muster. You're also going to want that for New England. So anyway, it probably worked out that my shoes are completely, utterly trashed. Wait till you see them. Okay, so I thought I would turn off the phone, but I'm almost there. So let's work together here, and I will show you. You aren't going to believe it. Look at this. I've never had a pair of sneakers do this before. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, look. This is from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm getting a new pair of sneakers in a couple of days. So they had started coming apart in Pennsylvania and then just continued to get worse as, when we went through New York. So between Pennsylvania and New York, but I would strongly, strongly, strongly recommend a brand new pair of sneakers before Pennsylvania. I think that's it. I will say goodnight. I'm going to go brush my teeth and crawl in my cozy little tent inside a shelter, and I'm going to get some good night's sleep because I am exhausted. So many more hills to come though. It's all good. It's all good. All right, my friends. Until tomorrow. Good night.